So we're now back at the start for the re-row of race 19 in the Wyfold Stratford-upon-Avon Boat Club against Swan River Rowing Club, Australia. So you may recall earlier this morning the crews had a bit of an incident in neutral water. Even though Swan River Rowing Club won the race, it was declared at the end of the race by Richard Phelps, the umpire, as a draw, and as such we are back for a re-row.
It's come a long way from Australia. It's nice to have two goes, although they probably don't see it like that.
No.
Unless it's going to take an awful lot out of them, it doesn't. It doesn't bode well for the rest of the week. But that's something to worry about tomorrow.
So on screen there we can see Swan River Rowing Club from Australia, Chad Dericourt, Tim Sander, David McKinnon and Riley King, travelling all the way from Western Australia.
You see on the right-hand side of your screen, the crimson, black and white of Stratford-upon-Avon Boat Club. Look like a small lead approaching the signal marker there you see in the background, but it's close. And I think a lot of this race will be won or lost in the heads.
Yeah, absolutely. Turning up only, probably an hour and a half later to do this race again. All 2,112 metres of the course is not an easy task, and certainly for Swan River Rowing Club, knowing that they've come so far, that they've won the first match-up and that has all been taken away. Certainly, it's how you bounce back from that kind of a race.
They look. Although the crews are level, if anything, Stratford got a slight lead. Swan River looked a little bit more composed. They look longer. They're two very big crews, at an average weight of nearly 14.5 stone. Something just giving the impression they've got that edge. They've got that, seem more composed. And that just last overhead view we saw, it looks like they've made a bit of a move. They take their stroke rate up 1 or 2 strokes a minute. We're just starting to move ahead.
And quality athletes here in the Swan River Rowing Club crew. Between them, they've won many national medals and competed at many Australian national championships, but they are young. Mainly 18-year-old athletes from Swan River Rowing Club. Very strong junior program.
I think quite a fast first half from Stratford starting to show a bit. They've shortened up a bit. Blade works a little bit. It's not as smooth as it was earlier. But it's still close. Nothing in it as they're coming in towards the enclosures.
Yeah, the Stratford crew, they're much older. 21 years of age, Edward Press, Alistair Collier 32, Patrick Hourigan 30, Michael Hourigan 26. So these young men from Swan River, really quite impressive, very composed rowing. The Stratford crew sitting right there on their hip, but it does look like Swan River have the advantage here.
Their boat club's getting a reputation for quite exciting races, winning by a foot in the canvas in previous years, and this race has obviously had its interesting moments earlier on in the day. Now, Swan River had pulled out to about a length lead. Now I think it's less than that now. It's down to about half length as they're coming past the regatta enclosure. And now it will really be hurting both crews now for the second occasion. So a lot of this is in the head now. Who wants it more? Who can keep their act together as a four, keep synchronised, keep that boat movement as efficient as possible.
It's incredibly tough. We can see both crews just struggling with their blade work a little bit when they get into that bouncy water. You can see the pain on the faces.
You can see how much that hurts. That brings back bad memories.
Yes, you can see Patrick Hourigan there gritting his teeth in the 3-seat of the Stratford-upon-Avon Boat Club crew.
They're putting absolutely everything in. I mean, if you look at the two crews, Stratford don't look as clean as the Swan River crew, but it's just the sheer determination and power that's keeping on level terms. And it is stroke for stroke. Amazing race.
Both crews going up again here, both driving up to the line as they come past the grandstand, past the enclosures. They're coming down to the line here, and it's just ever so slight lead to Swan River Rowing Club by about a canvas.
They've got 10 strokes left. It's anyone's race, this one.
What a re-row, what a row to finish on before the lunch break. As they come down to the line, Stratford-upon-Avon, they're taking it up.
They're giving everything, aren't they? And then coming to the line now.
Wow, what a race to finish with.
Where we're sat, we're just past the finish line. You can see both crews absolutely shattered. We've great sportsmanship. They're both congratulating and laughing with each other as they come over the finish line.
Wow, as we see a slow there of the finish, and it is just Swan River Rowing Club by half a canvas over Stratford-upon-Avon Boat Club in this re-row of the Wyfold Challenge Cup. And unfortunately for Swan River, that's really going to cost them, I think, ahead of the further rounds. This is a very tough event, and it's only going to get harder from here, and doing it twice in one day is a big ask.
Yeah, a lot depends what time their race is tomorrow, but we'll see.